Paper is used to leave behind facts, history, opinions, and even wild stories about other worlds. The Egyptians were the first to make a fiber-based paper called papyrus, which is where the word paper comes from. Everywhere we look, we see paper. We use it for lots of things from sticky notes to fast food bags. Even with how much we use paper, most of us don't care about it and take it for granted. With all this paper, there has to be some bad side effects, and there may be more than you have ever thought of. There are 3 things you should know about paper, and they are how much we use it, history, and the effects on the environment. The United States of America uses 71 tons of paper a year. That's 334 pounds of paper per person. Every year, 2 billion books, 350 million magazines, and 24 billion newspapers are published. Paper makes up for the largest portion of municipal solid waste stream in the U.S. Paper makes up for a third of all recyclables in the U.S. 45 million tons of paper are recycled a year. That's a recycle rate of 63%. It takes a lot of material to make this much paper. This material comes from 3 main sources. 33% comes from recycled paper, 33% comes from whole trees or other fibrous plants, 33% comes from wood chips and scraps from sawmills. As you can see, the U.S. uses massive amounts of paper each year. Did you know that the wood-deprived paper used today was invented over 1,500 years ago? It was made by the Chinese inventor Tisao Nan in the year 105 AD. The Chinese knew that paper was going to bring in a lot of money, and they tried to keep the production of paper a secret, and they did for about 500 years. The year 610 AD, paper made its way to Japan. Paper eventually made its way west to Egypt in the year 900 AD. Paper kept moving west and made its way to Spain in the year 1100 AD. By the year 1400, paper has made its way all throughout Europe. In just a few hundred years, paper was being mass-produced in long continuous rolls. In the year 1798, French paper mill workers Henry Fordrenner and Sylvie Fordrenner invented a machine that made continuous sheets of paper different sizes and shape from wood pulp. 1807, Henry and Sylvie improved their original machine, and the machine became crucial to the development of newspapers. As you can see, paper has a long history. Even before our wood-based paper, humans have been using paper or other materials for the same purpose as paper for thousands of years. Paper is destroying the environment in more than one way. Paper is one of the highest littered items in the entire world. The main way paper destroys the environment is how we get supplies to make it. Every day we use 2,000 acres of the rainforest of South America. That's 30 acres per minute, half an acre per second. One of the biggest reasons for the destruction of the rainforest is the purpose of getting fibers for paper. Rainforests used to cover 14% of our planet's surface. Now they cover a mere 6%. Experts say half the world's plants will be gone over the next quarter century. The destruction of rainforests is also killing 50,000 species a year. It is clear that destroying the rainforest has very negative effects on the world. Paper is one of the simplest things and one of the most helpful things in the entire world. I think that paper is an amazing tool for our species, but I think that we need to find other ways to get resources for the production of it. Now that you are informed on the bad side effects of the production of paper, ask yourself, do you think it's worth it?